People think that when we talk about the Sharia, that we're just talking about the hudud, and we're talking about criminal punishments, and we're talking about the khilafah. Yeah, Islam concerns all of that. But Islam and the Sharia also concerns what is in the deepest depths of your heart, and you'll be judged for anything that you're in control of. Having bad assumption of people and having these kinds of wrong suspicions based on just your guess, that you will be held accountable for. You can choose to engage in that versus having a good assumption on people that are generally known for good. They're believers, they're Muslims. Then you have to have husn dhan, not su'adhan, because bad assumptions will destroy your heart and it leads to the erasure of your good deeds. This is very serious. Someone goes to Allah on the day of judgment thinking, oh, I've done so much charity, I've done so many prayers, I've done so many voluntary fasting, I've been praying tahajjud, I have a mountain of good deeds, I'm definitely going to Jannah. And then he goes on Yawm al-Qiyamah and he sees there's nothing on his scale, on the mizan, absolutely nothing. Why? What was the problem? Well, guess what? You engaged in su'adhan. You had bad assumptions about your fellow believers. You had this disease in your heart, and you thought that Allah wouldn't know what you were thinking and what you were assuming. You didn't necessarily even say it. It wasn't a crime of the tongue, it was a crime of the heart. You think that Allah is not going to hold you accountable for that? You look down on the believers based on nothing except your suspicions? You're trying to pry into their lives and seek faults in their private lives? Why? Because you want to feel better about yourself? You want to put others down so you feel better? Is that the disease in your black heart? Guess what? Allah is going to hold us accountable for that on Yawm al-Qiyamah. This is straight from Shaitan, in the sense of Shaitan's qalb. Shaitan also has a heart, and Shaitan also has a soul. And the heart of Iblis was revealed when Allah tested him with the creation of Adam alayhi salam, and then what was in his heart manifested on the tongue. He expressed it, that I'm superior, I'm better. This is what Allah tested him with. So this kind of idea that you have this suspicion of people, this is a disaster. You have to monitor yourself, and it leads to many other sins. Bad suspicion, it leads to other sins of the heart. For example, jealousy, hasad, unjustified hatred. Then it can lead to backbiting. It can lead to lying about people. You just have such a hatred for this person, and you have built this person up as a bad person or even a criminal just based off of what you have built in your heart. This seething, you're seething against this person. Then you start manifesting that through lying about the person, and you think it's justified. Well, this is an evil person, so I might bend the truth a little bit, but that's fine. He deserves it, because people have to be warned about this guy. I know what's in his heart. I know that he's bad and he's evil, so I'm gonna warn people. Yeah, maybe I have to exaggerate, but can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs, right? It's justified. Allah understands. I'm doing Allah's work. I'm protecting the community. This is what Allah wants. You justify it, not based on anything public or clear cut or evident. So you end up driving yourself to the hellfire. Why? Because of some thought that occurred to you that you just allowed to snowball, and that's how people are destroyed. So don't ever take lightly what's in the heart. What's in the heart is everything. The whole test in life is what's in your heart. Like, what is your heart? Are you going to go to Allah with clean, sound heart or not? That's the whole test. All of dunya is, what are you going to come to Allah with? What is going to be the state of your heart? If you engage in this kind of looking for faults in people's private lives, then this is very dangerous.